It was a jam-packed meeting tonight at Green Bay City Hall. Dozens of city workers asking for better pay.
Well, city employees and council members voicing their thoughts on the available options for wage increases after delaying the decision earlier this month. Emily Riley has the First Alert update after attending the committee meeting earlier this evening.
Tuesday night's committee meeting in Green Bay furthering the discussion on city worker wages. Council members decided not to take action, but still say the conversations were productive. The city sent out a memo earlier this month suggesting an overall wage increase of 3% next year for city employees. At the previous meeting, council members agreed to come back and reassess after several city workers took issue with the suggested increase. City leaders now returning with 4 options. The first suggesting higher starting wages to prevent employee turnover, among other changes. City workers responded to their proposals at the podium with some praise and some critiques.
Discussions have been great. They've been quality discussions. This is a problem that's been in the works for a significant number of years. The hole has been dug so deep that this is not something that's going to be resolved in 1 year.
We see a lot of our co-workers going to other municipalities. And the only reason they're going to other municipalities is obviously over money.
Some workers say they hope to see a 5% wage increase. Council members saying, again, they'll come back with more data.
I think ultimately we're trying to solve 2 issues. One is a cost of living adjustment, and the other is right-sizing wages and salaries. And so both of them are going to come with a cost.
City officials say they'll make a decision at the Common Council meeting on November 9th. Reporting in Green Bay, Emily Riley, Action 2 News.